From Coco Gauff, Agassi to Venus Williams, how tennis stars celebrated their Valentine's Day with their loved ones. Coco Gauff, Agassi, Venus Williams, and many other tennis stars celebrated Valentine's Day with their loved ones on Saturday. Players from the past and present took to social media to share endearing moments with their loved ones, penning heartfelt wishes for their partners and friends. In addition to Gauff, Agassi, and Williams, the list includes Amanda Anisimova, Denis Shapovalov, Maria Sharapova, Donna Vekic, Daria Saville, and Alina Svitolina. Agassi shared a post on Instagram with the caption, "Happy Valentine's Day to the love of my life, my unicorn." The other renowned figures from the tennis fraternity shared a message for their loved ones via an Instagram story or had one sent to them via the same medium. Here are some screenshots of the Instagram stories. While the top names in tennis celebrated Valentine's Day with great enthusiasm, ATP and WTA events in the Middle East swing and elsewhere are in full swing as players look to gather valuable points to either rise in the rankings or maintain the status quo. Gauff tried her best to do the same when fellow American Amanda Anisimova had pulled out of her round of 32 match at the Qatar Open, thereby launching the 21-year-old to the fourth rank. However, the defending Roland Garros failed, cementing the fourth spot in the WTA rankings after losing her opening match at the Qatar Open and falling to the fifth seed. Now the American aims to redeem herself at the Dubai Open. Coco Gauff's predicted path at the Dubai Open. Gauff has been seeded third for the WTA 1000 event in Dubai, starting on Monday. With late withdrawals from Aryna Sabalenka and Iga Swiatek, if Gauff manages to get past the early rounds of the tournament, her real fight will be against Elena Rybakina and fellow countrywoman Anisimova. Gauff has been given a bye in round 1. Her round 2 opponent could be anyone between Yelena Ostapenko and fellow American Emma Navarro. Should Gauff reach the quarterfinals, she could potentially face Jasmine Paolini, and if she advances further, then the American could have the Kazakh waiting for her in the semifinals. Gauff, who is desperately looking for some silverware and to get her season back on track, could potentially line up a mouth-watering final against Anisimova should both players manage to get past their opponents to reach the summit clash. Also read, WTA Dubai Open 2026, Coco Gauff and Elena Rybakina chase redemption after Qatar Open failure. Full bracket breakdown and top storylines to follow. Taylor Fritz makes feelings crystal clear with living in the shadow of Rafael Nadal Roger Federer Novak Djokovic era. Naomi Osaka, Kim Clijsters and others send love to Lindsey Vonn ahead of Americans' crucial surgery after Winter Olympics crash. College Sports Network has you covered with the latest news, analysis, insights, and trending stories in tennis, college football, men's college basketball, women's college basketball, and college baseball. From love on the court to love off it, tennis stars celebrate Valentine's Day. Love and tennis have always gone hand in hand. In the world of tennis, where epic rivalries unfold under the bright lights and pressure reigns supreme, there is another, softer side to these champions, one filled with heart, warmth, laughter, and celebration. When Valentine's Day rolls around each year, some of the biggest names in the sport find meaningful, memorable ways to honor the people who matter most. Partners, family, friends, and even themselves. From rising superstar Coco Gauff's heartfelt gestures with family and friends, to legendary love stories like that of Agassi and Steffi Graf, and the timeless grace of Venus Williams, here's how tennis's brightest personalities celebrated love, off the court and in their lives. Tennis Coco Gauff. Love, laughter, and heartfelt moments. For many fans, Coco Gauff is one of the most compelling figures in tennis, not just because of her formidable game, but also because of her authenticity and warmth off the court. Two hearts of Valentine's Day with heart. In 2025, Coco Gauff gave fans a tender glimpse into her Valentine's Day celebrations, and it was anything but ordinary. While preparing for a major tournament in the Middle East, she shared moments from her celebrations through Instagram stories. Her mother, Candy Gauff, had left her a touching Valentine's gift complete with Sour Patch candies and a handwritten note that read, "Coco, will you be my Valentine? Love Tsum." It wasn't just a gift, but a reminder of the deep familial bond that supports her every step. But Coco didn't stop there. A subsequent story revealed a gorgeous bouquet of pink and red flowers with a romantic message from someone keeping their identity private, a playful mystery that sparked excitement among fans. The words of the message, "Happy Valentine's Day, star. I love you, forever and always," captured both sweetness and intrigue. Ultimately, Gauff's celebration wasn't just about romance. It was about gratitude, surprise, and the beautiful connections that buoy her through a tennis season that demands focus and resilience. White Heart Galentine's Day, Love Beyond Romance. In another delightful twist, Coco embraced Galentine's Day, a celebration of friendship observed on February 13th, in her own spirited way. During the 2025 season, she shared a fun and playful moment with fellow WTA star Ons Jabeur, during which Jabeur jokingly asked Coco if she would be her Valentine. Coco laughed, pivoted to celebrate friendship, and gifted a big hug, a reminder that love in all forms, especially between friends, deserves recognition. A year later, in 2026, Coco and fellow player Amanda Anisimova shared sweet Galentine's messages with each other, celebrating their friendship amidst their travels on tour. The pair took a moment to reflect on the joy of companionship, not just romantic, but the sisterhood that forms between players who share life on the circuit. This dual celebration of romantic and platonic love perfectly encapsulated Coco's approach, sincere, open-hearted, and inclusive. Red Heart Andre Agassi and Steffi Graf, a love story that lasts beyond the court. If tennis has its equivalent of a fairy tale, it's the love story of Andre Agassi and Steffi Graf. Their romance isn't a flash-in-the-pan celebrity spark. It's a long, enduring relationship that has lasted for over 2 decades. Smiling Face with Hearts Valentines and Beyond, a partnership built to last. Agassi and Graf's love story began after they met on the tennis circuit in the early 1990s, and it blossomed into something genuinely special. In 2001, they married in a private ceremony in Las Vegas before the arrival of their first child. Over the years, their partnership has stood the test of time, so much so that they celebrated their 24th wedding anniversary in October 2025, with Agassi publicly sharing his devotion to Graf on Instagram, affectionately calling her his unicorn. While that anniversary wasn't Valentine's Day itself, it mirrored everything Valentine stands for: commitment, resilience, and deep affection. Social media posts of the couple smiling, relaxed, and at ease showed that after a lifetime in the limelight, their love is rooted in everyday joy and shared experiences. In a sport renowned for passion and drama, their steady bond stands out, a quiet yet powerful reminder that love, like sport, is about persistence and mutual support.